Good afternoon. This is Sam Vaughn for Sam's Sports Report. The Kansas City Chiefs will play Denver Broncos. Is this a trap game, or should the Chiefs be worried? Quarterback for the Broncos, Bo Nix, has been not great this year. He's 23 in touchdowns and has 6 interceptions, but he has kept the Broncos over 500 at 5-4. He'll be running back. Javonte Williams will be the player to watch out for the running back. He is 32nd in rushing. And defensive player to watch out for, Patrick Surtain for the Broncos. The Broncos defense has been really good. For the Chiefs, it's quarterback Patrick Mahomes, Kareem Hunt, who was explosive last week in the second half. Travis Kelce, also DeAndre Hopkins, who had explosive last week. Travis Kelce went over 100. The Chiefs need to keep Patrick clean. He sustained an ankle injury last week, but was okay to return. The Chiefs will need to left tackle Wanya Morris or Kingsley Suamataia need to be playing better. It's been Morris lately as a starter. Chiefs' defense wasn't the best last week. Chris Jones did play well. Look out for Trent McDuffie to match up with Courtland Sutton on the wide side. We said Chris Jones is a player to watch out for. The Chiefs are 8-0 and have won 14 straight. Set a Chiefs record. The Chiefs are also on the 6th or 7th longest winning streak ever. One thing people don't like me saying that, probably, it won't be as big a blowout as I thought. 30-20 was my original score. It's now down to 24-17. Chiefs are favored by 8.5. Quarterback Bo Nix is a player to watch out for. We already mentioned him. Running back Javonte Williams and Courtland Sutton. And for the Broncos defense, cornerback Patrick Surtain Jr. Was my original score. It's now down to 24-17. Chiefs are favored by 8.5. No preview. Our Giants and Panthers, they both suck. Kickoff is at 12. Falcons Saints fired their coach this week. Kirk Cousins and Baja Robinson and Daryl Money will be players to watch out for on the Saints. Derek Carr, quarterback, will be a player to watch out for. Chris Oliver is out, which means Rashid Shaheed is a player to watch out for. Defense for the Saints is Damari Davis. Falcons are favored by 3.5. I'll go ahead and take the Falcons 30-24. Jesse Bates is a player to watch out for on the Falcons defense. A must-win for the 49ers and Buccaneers. The 49ers are favored by 6.5. Be Bruce Irving, Baker Mayfield, the quarterback Rashid White, who scored a touchdown last week. Mike Evans is out, is questionable. Chris Godwin is on the RI. Cade Orton will be a tight end to watch out for. I'm going to take the Niners 27-24. As I said, the 49ers are favored by 6.5. I said 27-24. Kick is at 12. The Bills and Colts will play. Bills take on the Chiefs next week. Players to watch out for: Josh Allen, quarterback; James Cook, running back; Keel Shear, wide receiver. The Colts are going to go back to Anthony Richardson. Hopefully he plays better, or it might be under a new Colt for next year's quarterback. Antonio Pierce, tight end. Defense, Ed Oliver will be a player to watch out for. The Colts' front players are very good. DeForest Buckner is a player to watch out for. Bills are favored by 4. I'll take the Bills 30-23. We'll go ahead and do the Patriots and Bears just because my fans for the Bears may want me to. The Bears are coming off a blowout over the Cardinals, in which they lost 34-9. Caleb Williams, DeAndre Swift, Romeo Dorsey Ordonez watch out for the Bears. Jalen Johnson is a player to watch out for the cornerback. Many people think they're putting too much on Caleb Williams to win the games. The Bears are just at 500. The Pats are looking bad another season without Tom Brady. Matt Jones needs to earn his job of starting quarterback next year. I think they'll draft someone else personally. Ramon Stevenson, running back. Hunter Henry, tight end. Defensive player, Adrian Jennings, and Antonio Jennings. Bears are favored by 6. Cowboys, they're favored by 7. They might fire their coach even though they're 6-2. The Cowboys are 3-5. The Cowboys have had a disappointing season, and not to disappoint you more, Cowboys fans, but Dak Prescott is out for the season. It'll be Cooper Rush to maybe look to be a starting quarterback. I don't think he'll ever do that. Eagles will be Jalen Hurts, Saquon Barkley, Devontae Smith, A.J. Brown receiver as well. Eagles defense, C.J. Gardner-Johnson. Micah Parsons is a player to usually watch out for on the Cowboys, but that's Trevon Diggs if he's not going to play. Micah Parsons is questionable. Kick is at 325. Cardinals and Jets play. Cardinals happen to be favored in this game. It might be a dangerous game for the Cardinals as they are only favored by 2.5. Are the Jets favored by 2? They also put up an upset over the Texans last week. It was 2.5 earlier today, but now it's down to 2. Kyle Murray, James Conner, Tyler McBride, players to watch out for on the Cardinals. On the Jets, it's Aaron Rodgers, Breece Hall, and Garrett Wilson. That game kicks at 325. Sunday night, game of the day. Texans have struggled. Sunday night, Texans. Lions. Lions have been the best team in NFC. It'll be Jared Goff and Jermaine St. Brown, Josh Gibbs, Dalton Schultz. Jared Goff's been the best quarterback in the NFC. Joe Gibbs and Jermaine St. Brown are players to watch out for on the Lions. Kick is at 7:20. This is Sam Vaughn for Sam Sports Report. Mizzou come back to Oklahoma late, 30-23. As they scored the final 2 touchdowns, Oklahoma went ahead 23-16 after tying it at 16. Mizzou took the lead to 16-9, and Oklahoma tied it at 16 after a missed extra point, which helped Oklahoma. Then they took the lead 23-16 as a fumble recovery by Oklahoma. Missouri tied it up at 23-23, and Zion Young and Jackson Arnold fumbled. Zion Williams picked it up and returned it for 17 yards to put the Tigers up on top for good, 30-23. It was an amazing game, and he ran it all the way back for a 17-yard run. 17-yard return, an amazing Mizzou game comeback. Mizzou wins 30-23. KU gets the upset over Iowa State, 45-36. Iowa State tries to come back with a Jalen Noel 18-yard pass touchdown. 45-36 it was, and Iowa State didn't look good, and they have lost 2 in a row. And Kansas comes up with just its 3rd win of the year. Georgia beats Ole Miss 28-10. Georgia was number 3. Ole Miss was 16. Gets the upset. Indiana beats Michigan 20-15. Army beats North Texas 14-3. Clemson beats Virginia Tech 24-14. Colorado stays good in 41-27 and stays atop of the Big 12 with a couple other teams. Oregon and Maryland. Oregon beats them 39-18. Tennessee beats Mississippi State 33-14. And Notre Dame beats Florida State 52-3. Alabama burns LSU 42-13. And Thursday Night Football, of course, Ravens came out on top in an amazing Bengals-Ravens game 35-34. And that's Sam on Sports.